In the modern Western world at the moment, you have a whole lot of highly cashed up individuals suffering from what some people call influenza. I spend 5 days, sorry, affluenza. I spend 5 days a week working for a stockbroker, or even more evilly, a bank, where basically I refine a way to take more money off people who don't have enough for the corporate profits. Guess what? Eventually I get this empty feeling inside, and I end up paying $3,000 to go to a retreat somewhere, to have some sort of incense burnt or some sort of massage, and to be told that I'm a good person. It's basically, our system is screwed. It's falling apart. It is bankrupt. The Aborigines realized it's about connection to people, connection to land. You don't need shiny things. They perfected their lifestyle. Their entire law was based upon sustainably getting on within this land in a relationship with the people and in a relationship with the land. They didn't see the land the way we do. The land, oh, that's something to be exploited. Oh, there's a forest of trees. Those trees are probably worth $100 each. That's worth X number of, let's mow it down. Oh, here's shiny stuff in the ground. Oh, that's worth blah, 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 blah. They didn't have greed. I don't know whether the Australian Aboriginals did, but I remember once seeing a documentary about a South American tribe done by an anthropologist, and in this tribe, one's esteem within the tribe was determined upon your generosity. The person who gave away the most to all the other tribe members was the highest rank and made the chief. The anthropologist was interested to notice that there was one guy who in his hut, he had all sorts of material, he had things, lots of things, a lot more than everyone else. And when the anthropologist inquired what's the story with this guy, they said, oh, he's got something or other, and it was a word in their language. And over time, the anthropologist realized that from their perspective, this guy was thought to be unfortunate because he suffered basically from mental illness that made him want to be greed. They saw greed as a mental illness. In traditional Aboriginal culture, nobody owes anything individually. It's all owned collectively. This is not my chair, this is our chair, and all my relatives have a right to use it. It's very much extremely highly developed sense of us and our relationship with the land is different. To the Aborigines, they don't own the land owns them. When we started farming, as Mr. Bashville suggested, and getting the beasts of burdens, we'd already pretty well stuffed it at that point. Shut up. We'd already stuffed it at that point because we're only looking at it in terms of, oh, this land that we can exploit unsustainably to get money to buy shiny things. And how's that working out for everyone? How's that working out for everyone? The biggest growth industries in the modern Western world now are basically pharmaceutical happy pills to stop you from feeling empty and broken inside. Any number of retreats, very, very expensive. You can't afford to have a good quality mental illness unless you are really cashed up. Psychiatrists, counsellors, our system is pretty much broken. I don't know why the Aborigines that are left aren't all doubled over in the gutters from laughing their friggin' heads off. Oh, look at Dumb Whitey, he's been here 230 years, he hasn't even got that much left in him the way he's going. This is a passing fad. Every now and then I like to listen to 2UE or 2GB to find out what the evil amongst us are thinking. And there was one of those knob jockeys, I can't remember what they call them, and they're doing the normal claptrap about, oh, bloody immigrants, they come here, they're wrecking our country. Oh yeah, and I'm listening to this one call, and the caller called up, and he said, oh mate, I just wanted to call and say, this country's gone to the dogs. Since the immigrants have turned up, they've turned up in their boats, and they don't speak our language, and they don't learn our custom, and they don't respect our country. Ever since they arrived, this country's gone to the dogs, mate. He had a slight accent. Sounded a little bit like La Perouse. And the shock jock, yeah, mate, I agree with you, that this, that's, and the others. And then the caller said, yep, ever since Captain Cook and those damn boat people turned up.